You always suspected that your math teacher was a psychopath. And you were right. One day after school, he kidnaps you and a classmate.
Ah! Shut your pie holes, little punks. Want to go home to your mommy? Pass my test, and I will set you free. Fail, and you'll be doomed to solving math problems for the rest of your days. Here is your challenge.
He hands each of you a test with a single question. Write down the highest figure using no more than 2 digits. Easy! Your classmate quickly writes the number 99.
Some would say that appears correct, but others could see things differently. This is merely a sign you should have paid more attention in class.
You hand your answer to the psycho teacher. After a moment of consideration, he lets you go free. What did you write? Tough one. Plus, your teacher mentioned 3 math puns which are hidden in this riddle. Did you catch them all? We don't believe you. Write them in the comments to prove us wrong. All you wrote was a single digit, 8. Although it's a lower number than 99, when turned on its side, it becomes the symbol for infinity, a figure that is higher than others. Now that your brain is warmed up, here's an even tougher math riddle.
Oh, another math riddle! Oh man, I don't know. I'm no good with numbers. Can we just play Uno or Where's Waldo? Everyone loves a good old spot the difference, right?
Okay, Sammy, but if we get any bad comments, you have to reply to them yourself. Look very closely and put your observation skills to the test. Who is rich?
Cool! I always wanted to be in one of these. Hey, do you do these often? What do you do during the timer? Nothing? You're kind of quiet. 3, 2, 1.
Don't let the handbag fool you. She has a flip phone. The rest is fake. But Sammy's iPhone is real, and she has an Apple Watch.
Wait! So it's me? I'm rich? Me? Yeah! All right! This is the greatest day of my life! I'm verklempt. Oh, take a deep breath.
Expert solver Courtney Page Freeman submitted this challenge for you. One rabbit saw 6 elephants while going to the river. Every elephant saw 2 monkeys going towards the river. Every monkey holds 1 parrot in their hands. How many animals are going towards the river? Answer now. Your significant other was found dead in their favorite chair. Thanks to expert solvers Beth Dewey. A burglar snuck on board one of your 10 $40 million yachts and shot your lover in the head twice. And you know what's really rich? They're accusing you. A lot of people say you only married them for their money, and that this murder is proof. And sure, you'll de facto inherit the entire financial empire, including those 10 yachts. But when you got married 5 years ago, your partner already had suffered 2 heart attacks. And everyone knows 3rd time's a charm for heart defects. If you really wanted them dead, you would have made ribs for dinner and waited for their heart to explode. The only problem is, the police don't buy your story. They were at first, When you were describing how your lover always falls asleep in the same chair every night, and how you were awakened by the sound of a struggle, screams, and then 2 gunshots. Oh, the humanity! You told them you ran out to find your priceless mink vase missing next to a broken window and the lifeless body of your partner in a pool of blood.
And yet, despite this very detailed testimony, the police had to perform an autopsy. The doubt is back on you.
What did the police find out? Who the heck has 10 yachts? That's 9 more yachts than you need. This is why rich people shouldn't be allowed to have money. You should be giving your money to charity and, talented voiceover actors who are really due for a raise. Your significant other was already dead. They suffered a heart attack before they were shot. You thought they were sleeping when you shot them twice. Darling, couldn't you have waited just one more day? Riddle Me This from expert solver and superfan Dylan Warner. Bill is sleepwalking, which comes in handy when you work the night shift. Every night it's the same. He falls asleep around 2 a.m., sleepwalks around the place, then goes back to bed and wakes up the next morning with no memory of the night before. But tonight is a bit different. Bill's sleepwalking is tainted with an urge to kill. Bill climbs the stairs, slowly, very slowly, so slow. Okay, Bill, we don't have all night. Darkness surrounds him as he turns off the light. He takes a knife and makes Christmas decoration out of the shower curtain. Hey, nice snowflake, Bill. He calls someone at random and leaves death threats on the answering machine. He takes his gun and shoots the windows. Bang, bang, bang! While none of that wakes Bill up, it does soothe him back to sleep. Nighty-night, Bill. Wow, what a weirdo, right? The next day, Bill wakes up and turns on the radio. Breaking news. Thousands died last night in a horrific accident. Bill knows immediately he is responsible. How did Bill kill so many people?
Do you need to dial R for riddle? Are you at the end of your rope? In any case, don't be a psycho or go in a frenzy. Don't worry, it's notorious. You won't need 39 steps to find the answer to this one.
With the light. Bill's a lighthouse keeper. Well, former lighthouse keeper. Turning off the light at night meant wrecking a lot of ships and rich people's yachts. Peter, Elfie, and Sophia are average teenagers. They like to go to the movies, hang out with their friends. And, oh, they all have superpowers. 2 of them have signed 7 movie deals with Marvel. They only have to shout something for it to come to life. Amazing? Well, you wouldn't say that after a few games of charades. Obviously, the government kidnapped them to turn them into weapons. But it seems their powers are as hard to control as teenagers. Ha! Take that, government! And as you know, the government is prone to admit failure. Hence why Peter, Elfie, and Sophia are to be executed by firing squad. Thanks, government. This is why we can't have nice things. Foolishly, the firing squad commander went to Peter, the first prisoner, and gently asked, "Any last requests?" Just one word. Tornado. A gigantic tornado appears out of nowhere and wrecks everything and takes Peter away to safety. A month later, the government compound was rebuilt. The old squad leader was executed and a new one is about to execute Elfie. So, any last requests? Communication is not the government's strong suit either. Flood? Due to technical difficulties, the special effects team won't be rendering the flood sequence. You don't want a locust plague while you're at it? Elfie was saved and the compound was rebuilt again. It's Sophia's turn now. Of course, the new squad leader didn't get the memo either. Do you have a last request? Sophia shouts something and is immediately executed. What did she say?
At first, Sophia thought about shouting, "Blue, two-headed slimy dinosaurs battling pink aliens."
Sorry, I'm just having fun with our video effects guy. Love you, Thomas.
I hate you guys.
This is why we can't have nice things. She said, "Fire," and the squad obeyed.